Hey there, we're back here in Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm Mike, and off screen I went through this geofront. And yes, there were some banter between the two characters here, but I can't really relate because they're talking about characters from the Crossbow game, so I didn't think it was worth recording. Anyway, we're here, which I assume is the next important area because there's a store point. There's no
Lloyd,
monsters
I
left.
think we're here.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we finally reached the end.
All right, Lloyd and Risha. So I'm guessing this is also the music style of those two games. Which is fine. What are they doing here anyway? I think they want to get some kind of information, right? That's what they mentioned with Cow or Shao, whatever his name was.
Oh my. This facility would be the center of Crossbow's orbital network, yes?
It's like the Patriot system.
In a way, the overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center, but it's a good chunk. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net. Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole geofront.
Pretty scary.
If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
So they're gonna destroy this?
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
We could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands.
Oh, so you're gonna use your private data for your own benefit. That's not good, Lloyd.
So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
Alright, just the network. But we're gonna delete the personal data. That's good.
And that's where that initialization unit Teal made comes in, right?
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too.
Those must be characters from the Crossbow games.
And that makes things easy on our end. Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Initialization unit activated.
I must say it's
Confirming
impressive.
Connection to terminal.
It's impressive
0.
that Falcom designed the series this way, where they all intersect. But the problem is, if you miss one, then you're in trouble. So in a way, it's hard to sell them individually. You know what I'm saying? So that's a risk. If one of the games didn't sell that much, there might be less incentive or less appeal to buy the next games. Which is why
The
probably...
unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system. Are you certain you wish to continue?
Yes, probably why
If so,
the Crossbow games
please
were not
crack.
localized. Because
Commencing
know.
all required processes.
profit versus effort, but I'm still hoping they're released in English. Or at least a fan translation, because we can buy the Steam copy and do some patching, right?
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. But this unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat.
That's good. Technology.
Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? They certainly are impressive. In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
Is this Rean Schwarzer? Holy crap. Are we now fighting Rean and Altina?
I didn't sense anyone coming.
We can't beat Rean. I'm with Team Arabonia on this.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao, respectively.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi? Like the one Arios uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though.
I don't know who Arios is.
But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Clown Soleus.
Whose side do we pick here? I mean, I'm more confident with Rean because I helped build him up, right?
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders.
Now you're just an order follower, Rean. That's sad to see.
We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat
Yeah,
link.
I bet they're surprised.
Looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too then.
Understood. Activating Arcus.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running.
Alright, so we have to stall Rean and Altina.
Let's do this, Risha!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault.
It's a battle of the two protagonists from the most recent Trail series games. Looks like we're picking the crossbell
I
characters.
require your support,
Yep.
Rean.
Right.
It's our picture
Let's
at
get
the
this
bottom.
over with.
Allow me.
Okay then, where do we start? Maybe some flare bomb. Sometimes it can get confusing because when I see Rean's picture in that turn order section there, I might mistake it for I might mistake it for us.
Here
you know?
goes!
That gets one of us. You know what? Let's overdrive this one so we take advantage of the critical hits. Let's do it.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls.
Here comes
Embraced
Risha.
by silver light.
Right.
So I'm gonna prevent them to get the Rean to get the critical.
Here I go!
Let's do this critical. Rising Sun.
Finish now! Rising Sun!
Right.
Right.
Now do the flare bomb, Risha.
Activate.
I think we're doing okay.
My turn!
Grand press then.
Yeah.
Ow.
Prepare yourself.
Let's do it again.
Now.
Overdrive!
Activate.
I think we're doing
Right.
just fine. That's one reason why I had such a tough time with the Vermilion Apocalypse, because our what do you call that?
Allow me.
The overdrive wasn't available because we don't have enough points back then. It's a big help.
Rionic. Fire.
That's nothing.
You fiend!
There you go. Just made her
Right.
mad. She actually has more HP than Rean.
Right.
Why don't you heal yourself up, Lloyd?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Risha. Do it again.
Behold my dance, an illusory.
You can skip it this time.
Here goes!
Let's finish them off. I think we can do it.
Finish now!
Alright.
Not good enough.
Altina is still
Forming barrier.
alive. What's his barrier?
Prepare
Wow,
yourself.
what timing. Thank you. That's gotta be it for Altina over here. And we won. It's an easy battle.
Mission failed. But how?
Sorry, Rean. You're on the other side now.
Let's keep moving.
I want to learn more about Lloyd and Risha. Hopefully, you get to play those Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure games.
I'm surprised. I knew full well Risha would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
So Risha is a famous one?
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
So Lloyd is older.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Rean, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
Uh-oh, it's demon form time?
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful.
What's he doing?
What is he
Negative energy.
doing? Valimar can't fit in here. Oh, we're too late. I mean, Rean is too late.
Initialization process completed. Rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it!
You failed, Rean.
What a relief.
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
What's that order?
Captain Lecter!
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's intelligence division, right?
Of course it is.
Heed my call.
Inside here? How can you fit?
Valimar, the Ashen Knight.
How can you fit Valimar inside? Oh, well, actually, it's a pretty big place. Oh, they're gonna destroy the entire system. They're gonna destroy it.
Ion. No, it isn't.
If Crossbell is not using it,
Wait, no!
I mean, if the Imperial Army's not gonna use it, or the Empire, then nobody will.
Lloyd!
If we can at least get the data out of here.
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
But they have the data.
Damn it. Just tell me one thing,
What's your name?
as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbell State Police Department. What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. No.
What's your new
I'm a
job?
provisional military officer with the Crossbell government. Rean Schwarzer.
Alright then. That's interesting. So is the third Cold Steel game going to be between the two characters here? Are we flipping back and forth? One under the new Crossbell government and under probably rebelling against them? I don't see how you can play that game without playing the Crossbell games.
Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. They've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
That's
I
Lecter.
guess you could say that. They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. They've come out the other side every time.
So Lecter plays a more prominent role in those games.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen. But I was powerless when it really did.
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming. Especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Knight, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its pilot was anything but normal. Well, let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. Wasn't our smoothest operation, but I'd still call it a success.
You just failed the bonus objectives.
I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. We can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley too.
Those names, I don't know any one of them.
Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us.
More names!
There are still many barriers left between us and our goals. But we can get over them. So long as we're together.
Right.
So they're the pair in the crossbow games then, right? Right.
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Well, if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Excuse me.
Whoa, way to shut down
This
that
is where we part ways,
conversation.
I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. We may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her. I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but no. Forget it.
The
Take care, okay?
The Rean,
I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
the patented Rean head rub.
Understood? Is something wrong?
Not really. I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess.
Because they're fighting for what they believe in and not just orders from the guys above. Is that it, Rean? Okay, so that was like a bonus chapter. That doesn't feel like the end of the game though. So what's next? Looks like it ain't over yet. Alright then folks, looks like we have more episodes to go in Trails of Cold Steel 2. Train keeps on rolling.